Das ist Berlin, wie es weint und wie es lacht.
Welcome to a new show of My Berlin. Today my guest will be the co-founder of Boreal Light, Hamed Beheshti. He's from Iran and he's going to show me My Berlin. Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you here.
Wow, what a nice building.
Yep. Welcome.
Thank you for being on My Berlin.
Yep. Thank you to My Berlin.
I'm looking forward to hearing from you. But tell me about this building. How long you been here?
We've been here about 2.5 years, and this is Adlershofer Science and Technology Park, the whole park, and this is the Center for Photovoltaics and Renewable Energy. And the building, it's a very great piece of architecture here, and it got the Golden Medallion of Architecture in Berlin in 2015.
Wow.
Yep.
Well deserved.
Yep.
And you have your office here?
Yep.
Where is it?
It's on the second floor.
Shall we go there?
Yeah,
okay.
let's go there.
Yes.
We have a great stairs
This is
here.
amazing.
About our solution. Windshare is an independent solution for people who need it most. Windshare Planet Cube is an off-grid modular water desalination filtration system powered by solar and wind energy, capable of delivering premium quality potable water to villages in rural areas at the lowest possible cost. The robust design of Windshare Planet Cubes makes it able to work under the harshest environments and safely produce enough water to supply the drinking water of over 250 people per day. Out of any
So
kind of
Hamed, now we're in your office and you
Welcome.
tell me it's not your regular office. I see here lots of tools and everything.
Yep. It's an office and it's a workshop at the same time. So half of it we use as office and the other half, or more than half, we have it as a workshop.
So before we come in details with that, what you work, and before we talk about your mission, you have a mission I heard, we talk about you. You were born in Iran.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, I was born in Tehran. So I grew up in Tehran and I went to university also in Tehran, and I fell in love also in Tehran. So my wife was also a university mate there, and we married, and we stayed married in Iran just for 1 year, and then we left. So we left Iran, and then the whole journey started from when we left in 2006.
2006.
Yeah, we left in 2006, so we lived in different places, mainly in Lebanon. I got my master there. My wife also got another bachelor there. So it was the journey started from that place, and Lebanon was, I was in American University of Beirut, and I got my master in environmental science, and at the same time I started working. So all this work of today, it has its roots on the work that I did during my master's studies when I left the country.
So, and when did you come to Germany?
It was November 2010.
Okay, you came to Berlin first?
No,
or?
I was in Osnabrück. So first I went in Osnabrück. I stayed there for about 2 months. Then I moved to Berlin. But before that, the first time I came to Germany, not to reside there, just as a visitor, I was in Dresden. I fell in love with Dresden.
Oh.
What a lovely city. And yeah, I was there for a UN program, and then I moved back to Lebanon, and then come here in 2010. Yeah.
Then you came here to Berlin.
Yeah.
And you liked it?
Yeah, when I go even to Iran to see my parents, when I'm there, I'm missing my home in Berlin.
Oh, you're calling it home.
Yeah, I'm missing the streets, I'm missing the people, I'm missing boss, I'm missing the sponsor. So yeah, I mean, when I'm looking to Berlin as my home today. So it's been 6 years. When I came to Berlin, I came with a single luggage, with a single this big size luggage and nothing else. Now I have, all my family. I got 2 kids since my stay in Berlin. So my kids are Berliner. They were born in Berlin. So yeah, that's why there are a lot of history connections. The streets that I go in today, I have a lot of nostalgias with them. I can imagine that the first time I went to Espan, I was lost. I had to ask everyone, what is this, all this map, complicated one. Now I can help people, how to find their connections. Yeah.
And you speak German too, no?
Ambition, but it's not that good. I never had the capacity, or not the capacity, the environment to really practice German, because I got my PhD here from FU Berlin. My department was English, my professor was American, so and also all my work atmosphere was English, but I'm doing a lot to get more and more because when you cannot speak the language
Your
of the people you
children
are
are
living with them,
Berliners.
yeah, especially my connection with my kids are speaking good German.
Yeah.
Especially the older one is speaking very good German. So I can see that if I do not get this language, there would be a distance between me and my kid. So my wife is speaking German because of her university. She got a master here from FU also in Kinderrecht. So she's very active with kids, social working systems. So she's more that way oriented. That's why she had to learn German. So this is the way that we are tracking and tackling with this language issue.
So when did you decide to do something with water or wind?
When I came here, I started studying my PhD, and I thought that I have some capacities that could be possible to apply to the German market too. And there are good technical capacities here in Germany that I can use it to deliver something, to design something, to bring something to the people in need of renewables. So there was a lot of cases that we studied. And then we designed a small wind turbine. It's Germany's lightest small wind turbine. But the major focus of the company that is established here with my partner is this solar water desalination system. So we have solar energy. So we can access to solar energy everywhere in the world. And then there is polluted water or saline water. We can get the salt out of water, making drinking water with the support of renewable energy, with support of solar energy. So this would be a kind of, the running cost of the machine would be almost zero because there is no electricity consumption. So there are these things that we are very busy with it, and we are making this system mainly for East Africa. So East Africa is one of the major places in the world that they do have problem with electricity, with water. Electricity we solve it with sun, and water we produce drinking potable water. And it's interesting that we usually would test the water that we produce. The quality of water that our system produce is even more pure than Berlin tap water. So this is the way that we are delivering this kind of hygiene water to people.
I heard that you had a mission. You were on a trip with a friend. Tell me about the mission.
I was with my wife, my friend, the best
You're the
friend.
best friend.
The best friend in life.
Nice.
Yeah, my wife. We were together, and we were at the border of South Lebanon, border with Israel. And then it was dark time, and I mean, it was getting close to sunset. And it happened that our tire was flat, so for whatever reason. So I had a lot of difficulty changing the tire, and it happened that the sun set and there was no light, it was full dark. So the moment was, I was thinking, okay, people are living in dark, in absolute darkness. There should be a solution for it, and I know what the solution is. So I wrote a proposal for that specific village and proposed a solar street lighting system. It was in 2007, so the solar energy for public use was not that much popular as today. So it was the moment that, and I was lucky, I could absorb some funds for it, and it went out that we installed the system. And when I came back for that project, just for the kind of inauguration of it, a family came to me, a father, mother, and 2 kids. The father told me, you're the project manager of this project? I said, yes, the idea was mine, and I developed this project. And he told me, we as a family want to say thank you because you changed your lifestyle. Now we can go out for shopping when there is no sun, when there is no light. We can go for shopping, we can walk. And before that, it wasn't possible, it wasn't safe. It was the moment I thought, okay, this is my mission, this is what should I do. So since that time, although I could work on many other aspects of renewables, going to, it could be power plant side, but I prefer to stay with the off-grid applications where people really need renewables. It's not just the luxury. Renewables has 2 phases. It's the luxury side, or you can call it power plant side, which is a very just wealthy companies should invest in, bankers should invest in, but it has another side to solve some necessities, to bring something to the people who really need it. This is what our company, all my work is focused on.
So after I taste the water, you're going to show me the historical site here in Adlershofer. We're going to walk there, yeah?
Yep, there is aerodynamic park. We're going to go there.
So Hamed, before we go outside, you said you're going to show me your great invention.
what we are making here, this system can purify, can deliver water, desalinate water from seawater, direct seawater. And what we are testing today is the water equal in the salinity of the Red Sea water. Do you want to taste it? It's just the normal. We make saline water here. We do not have access to sea.
Yeah.
So if you want to taste this water,
I will.
It's seawater.
Yeah, it's like an ocean.
Yeah, that's the Red Sea.
That's
so
not good.
my technical manager is just bringing some water that we produce out of the salt water. Just taste this one.
The same water, but then it's through your...
Yeah, out of all these filtration systems.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
can drink more. Go in.
Yeah.
Wow, what
Right.
an invention.
Good. Yeah, the main issue for us is to having this system as affordable as possible for remote part of the world. So it's not just to have a luxury system, luxury desalination system. This system is an affordable one for those who really need it. And the other very important part of the system is the system does not just deliver water or drinking water, it's also delivering electricity to people who do not have access to electricity. So with the same system, we have the electricity from sun. So the system is delivering electricity, DC electricity, to people. They can bring their cell phone, they can bring their small TVs, radios, whatever things that you can imagine. They can get electricity from the same system that they are getting their water from. Yeah,
Great
that's it.
invention.
That is Berlin Adlershofer Aerodynamic Park, and it's part of Berlin history that not many people know about it. Berlin history is not just the Berlin Wall or Brandenburg Tor, some technical histories too. So this place was built initially in 1908, imagine. So a lot of things that you see here, that's the air tunnel and all the stuff here, all this big tower, this is part of the technical history of Berlin.
So let's take a closer look.
Sure.
The Trudelturm was built between 1934 and 1936, and it was used for the research a type of stall phenomenon in aircraft known as spin. Here you can have a look of a similar facility still in operation today is NASA's 20-foot vertical spin tunnel, which was opened in 1941. Dotted around the grass are these odd UFO-like objects, art installation called Airborne. Every now and then they will start making UFO-like noises too. Thank you, Hamed,
Good.
for showing me the historical side of Adlershof.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to my Berlin.
Yes, and I see you in a couple of days by the New Year's Bazaar.
Sure. We'll see each other soon.
Looking
Have a
forward.
good time.
Thank you.
Das ist Berlin, wie es weint und wie es lacht.